YouTube. Crikey! Well, this is another side from Mad Max 2. This is the Pinnacles. There's Broken Hill just behind me. But this section here is when Max gets the truck. So he gets the truck, he walks out, he gets the truck, he starts the truck up, and then he comes back to the compound. Well, actually the compound is up here. You see these hills? Well, that's where the compound is. So he comes and drives the truck along here. At some point he stops and checks the ammunition. Wrong, it's not 30 degrees, it's 38 degrees. Even though we've got a bit of cloud over there, it's 38 degrees, so it's really hot and humid. So I think he stops. I'm not sure if he stops around about here. Because obviously you can see the Pinnacles. I'm not sure if he stopped at that rock or if he stopped at that rock. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a second then just check the. I think it's further up there because you can actually see it from the track. Well, the lock gate has kind of scuppered me, so I'm going to have to walk a bit further. I don't think it's too far. There was a guy just come through the gate. I heard the change go, and I was in Land Rover, which is there. I was in Land Rover watching the bit that I needed to watch, and I thought, I swear they have changed. Anyway, he drove past there. I might have to, I could have asked him, but make sure it were alright to go up there. But I'm going up there anyway. So, got my water, got my drone, got my camera, and I'm going to go over this fence, allegedly. And I've even put my boots on because I think it's safer, because there's lots of spiky things to get me. And there is a bit of a track up here, so it looks like it goes up, so I don't think I'm the only one, unless it's an animal track, which is at all possible. But I'll get up there. So there is a road that you can get up and then across, but obviously it's not there. I can't get to it because the gate's shut. Let's get to that and see, and hopefully it's right and the weather doesn't change too bad. It's warm, really warm and humid. It feels like we're going to get a thunderstorm, but never mind. I don't mind getting piss wet through. I had a shower this morning. It was just so warm this morning, so I had a cold shower this morning. I only need another one now. Anyhow, let's get going. I'm not sure is when they drove away, if they drove on this and it blows up in the background. I actually think they drove on this track, but further down there I bet there's a tree where they drive past, because I think the compound is just up there. But we'll see. But we're getting close. It's quite a way away where I am, but I have me in reach, so that's something. But I can just get on this track and then this will lead to the road, which is over there somewhere, because there's only a mine just over there. So we'll keep going up here for a bit more. Yeah, I found a clearing here, but I still think it's over there. I really do think it's over there. So this is a reasonably big clearing, and it looks like there's been a channel there, so I don't know if it's been dug up, but I still have a feeling it's over there. It just doesn't quite, I'm too low. I need a bit more elevation, I think. But it's possible it could be here. It just seems all that with it all being black, it just means I think it's been dug up. I don't know. Just get a look at another photo. Well, that's an interesting find. A bit of rubber from, well, it's quite a big, so there's two bits of, well, it was all one bit of rubber. But when the explosion happened, shit went everywhere. So it's a possibility that that's definitely a bit of a tyre. See the thing. So I wonder if that is from actual explosion. Let's carry on. So there's another clearing here. I thought it'd be easy to find, but you can see the road or the track coming down, and Max was up there. So it may be a little bit further down. Looks like might be a bit of a clearing there. But this is where they were camped, and this is where Max came down with the truck. He came down here with the truck. I'll put a photo up now. But he definitely came down here with the trucks. He came over, and then the baddies were camped here, and then he went down into the compound, which I think is there. I'm definitely in the right spot, because lots of bits of shredded tyres, looks like a bullet hole in it, but obviously it's not. But I'm in the right vicinity. I think it's that bit, slightly raised bit there, because they built a trench, they dug a trench round it. So whether they filled it in, I don't know. And I think that will be the right distance. We'll see. Funny thing is, there's like a hole at each side, so I reckon this was probably the ramp to go into the compound, I'm guessing, and try to look out for bits of rust from cars, because there was a trench going at each side of the thing, and then this bit, it does look like it's been messed with. Let's see if we can find any debris anywhere. Mind you, it's been 40 years, so yeah. So you see a bit of that. So there is remains of burnt wood. Looks like metal. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the compound. It looks pretty much like it, with that front bit there. And then obviously they blew the shit out of it, didn't they? So look, more bits of tyre, burnt tyre no less. Yeah, so that's a bit of burnt tyre. So that'll be from the bit of wood there. So this is the site for the compound. Let's see what else we can see. But there is bits of burnt rubber and bits of wood and all sorts kicking around. Looks like a bit of coal there. But yeah. But I'm guessing, I am guessing, but you know, you've got to do. But that is the way coming in. That's the hole where a few cars were dumped. Obviously it was piled up, and a bit of the other side, and then it was barrels and whatever all the way around, and then ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk in the middle. But this is the spot, and I'm pretty sure this is the spot. I really am sure this is the spot. I'm just going to get a camera and have a look. I might head up there and see if I can see it better from a better view. But yeah, this is definitely a compound. I'm seeing more and more debris now. Bucket with concrete in, lump of concrete. Lump of concrete with a bit of wood in it. More concrete. So I think these were things to hold the big steel structures up, because this bit here, these are buried into the ground. So I might see, obviously they were to hold something up right at the back of the compound, so that might be part of the, yeah. So there's one there, one there, one there, one there. Get away fly. So these are definitely for something. Definitely for something. Well, obviously they're for something. So I wonder if this were back of the compound. I need to watch the film again. But yeah. Anyhow, I'm waffling on about fucking no idea, because I ain't got the Scooby-Doo of what I'm on about. But it sounds good. And as well the screenshot I'm going to put up now, because the compound is just in front, and then you see the pointy rock behind. But the picture I'll put up is Humungus standing on his truck, whatever, shouting at them, saying, "Oh, surrender, blah 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 blah." And that was, you can see the background, you can see the foreground. So I was right, it was there. I'm pretty sure in the film you could see the truck driven by Max coming up here, across here, and then bouncing across there, and then down off to the left a little bit, and you can see the track going into the compound there, just past that white thing. So you can just see short of a curve there and a curve there for the compound. The Land Rover's in the distance up there somewhere. So this is the road going to the mine. I'll come in here. So Max came along there. You can see the Broken Hill there, so we came along that track, along there, and then turned up here, and then up here, and into the compound. You see where that white thing is there? You can just see, can you? You can just see it's round. I can't see because the screen's too small, but you can see a round bit there. That's the original compound, and the track going in across there and then up. I'm pretty sure you see Max's truck going up there as well. But yeah, so you can just see the circle of the compound and the road going in, and there's a banking dugout at each side. Yeah, I think Max was either stood somewhere here or just below there, which I took a picture of looking at the compound. So supposed to have the car up here, but no, fucking no chance in that, could it? Definitely not. That's not well. There's a compound, there's a hill, and there's Broken Hill. Oh fuck it, I forgot my Broken Hill, whatever it is. Yeah. Cool. So hopefully you've enjoyed this Mad Max Part 2 video, or Mad Max 2. Yeah, I'll probably do, I'm in Broken Arrow now, not Broken Arrow, Broken Hill now. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, I'll turn around. So hopefully you've enjoyed this Mad Max 2 video. I am going to Melbourne, and I'm going to find out all the, well, I know where a lot of the places are for the Mad Max 1, the first film. So I've been tracking them down, and I've tracked a couple down for Mad Max 3, which I've been to in where is it? Kukapida. So I've been to a couple in there, but majority of it, there is some more that I've got to go to, but that's down by the coast and Sydney way. So I'm going to do them. I don't think there'll be enough to make a video of just for the Mad Max 3 locations, because there's just not that many. Well, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Right, let's get that all. See you later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye. Let me just sort of put this in. Then come along here, and then up there. I think there's a shot of him driving up there. I'm pretty sure there is. So this is the road that the truck in Mad Max 2 where they were battling and fighting all the way along here. Pretty cool. That's the tracking. This is heading up to Broken Hill.
Adelaide, and I'm going to meet up with a guy called Dave Price, and he's another Land Rover guy. I think he has a G4, an orange G4, if I remember. So I'm about an hour away from him, so I'm going to meet up with him and probably talk shit in Land Rovers, more likely. I don't have no idea, I've never met him, so it is what it is. It'd be cool meeting another Land Rover enthusiast. Ew, and good morning YouTube. Well, this is the bottom of Australia. So where I am now is right at the bottom of Australia on the down by Adelaide. So Adelaide is just up there, it's just further north, and that over there is Kangaroo Island, which you need a ferry to get on and all that sort of stuff. And then a lighthouse, funny shaped lighthouse, an unmanned lighthouse, but it looks like that. But yeah, it's quite a nice spot. Wind's nice and cool, quite warm today. But yeah, the ferry goes from just the other side of there to the island and back. Might just have a look up here and try and camp somewhere here. I don't know. I'm not that far away from Melbourne, so I'm kind of chilling. I'm only doing like I think 100 miles I'm doing today, which is, you know, it's 11:30 and I've just set off. I'm not, I stopped this place 2 days. I'm just kind of drawn, motivation buggered off, no motivation. I think because I know it's like you go on holiday, you go on a 2-week holiday, and the first week of the holiday is really good, you really got a lot of fun and you've done everything and blah 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 blah. Then the second week of the holiday, it starts creeping into your mind that, oh shit, this is the second week of holiday, I've got to go back to work next week. And then it kind of spoils the second week of the holiday because of, it's coming to an end and it's finishing. And that's how I kind of feel now. But obviously it's been, that's how it feels now. But obviously it's a bit different. Ocean Beach, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's a bit different because I've been travelling for the best part of 3 years. But yeah, well, I won't say coming to an end. The trip is coming to an end. I'll say it's coming to a extended rest. So I'm going up the coast road round to, there's an ostrich there, look, in the road. See how close we can get. I'm on the coast road round to Melbourne now, and there's a lot of what's he gonna do? So I'm on the coast road going round to Melbourne now, and this coast road is beautiful. It really is nice, and there's some bits further up that I really want to see.
So the amount of times I've been driving along and then find the biggest Coke can in the world, the biggest wheelbarrow in the world. Well, this is pretty big. So this is the biggest one of them. Lobster. So this is the biggest lobster. Massive, absolutely massive. Pretty cool. I don't know how come I keep finding things like this. Entertaining. Well, for me it is. So there's an old Solihull Sydney sticker, and a Fat Lad on World Tour sticker, and then a great big lobster. And that fiberglass bit looks of it. Yeah, quite big. Quite big. Yeah. Yeah, that is quite big at all. Yeah, you don't see lobsters as big as this. That'll feed your family for a while, would that, wouldn't it? Well, this is a pretty nice spot. Probably won't just camp here, but if I go over there and drop down, you can get on the beach, but getting out it's going to be a nightmare. But yeah, but this is pretty nice. There is a spot if I go up there. There's a bit of soft sand, but I should be able to get through that without taking tyres down. But if I don't, I always take them down. Further that way there is a beach. Well, I think you can get to the beach, so I might try that and see what it's like. But if not, I'll go just over there and stay there for the weekend or the night or whatever. We'll see. Should get a bit of a breeze from the sea. It's nice and hot. Let's go and have a look. Well, I can't find a spot out the way. As you see, my tyre tracks. Well, somebody else has been down at some point, tried to get down to this beach and not. So I'm camped here. And then, not too shabby, is that? Not too shabby at all. I'm just going to go down there and have a look. I'll go for a skinny dip later. But apparently there is a nudist beach further up there. But so this is the bit. So Land Rover's there, and this is here. Pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Let's go down to the beach and have a look. Walk into ocean, then out at Land Rover in the morning. Into Land Rover. Into the sea. Too shabby at all. Water's actually quite nice. Yeah, the water's quite nice.